This is my ghosty. This will be a fairly short video because I don't want to crack on about this. I will keep cracking down the shell of this person once again with the SE sort of thing going on. I don't want to say her name, but I would rather say her gender. So she's at it again with the SE telling people what they can't do because their thingies will get removed by the devs. But let me tell you, one of the people that is indeed in a community herself, she knows how that removing posts would work. Apparently, like I think 20 plus people have to report on the same SE entry, so then the devs would see there's an issue and they would possibly think if it's something against the guidelines, they would take it away or something like that. If it's not against the guidelines but it's still getting reported, who knows that they will keep it up? Who freaking knows? Because people these days, they see the report button and they press that shit like it's no tomorrow. So, you know, I really don't want to give a shit, but here we go. So Viv is sounding more like she controls shit. And one of the SC pupils went to a DM to have a civil conversation with Viv. And let me tell you, the way that the pupil was talking to Viv was very civil, was very friendly and polite. I can't show you it because I'm not exposing anybody for anything. And Viv should knows who they are, and if she's going to expose that, then it's on Viv. Which we all know she likes to dox people. Well, not like home addresses, shit like that, more like profile pictures, accounts, all that good shit. If you didn't know that already, she did it on IG all the time. So if you didn't know that, there you go. And I'm not bullshitting you because I had that issue with her since the beginning. So there is, I think I made a video about it. I'm not too sure what video it was on, but if you are interested, then go search it up. It's not that far down. Anyway, let's crack on. So she likes to do that to people's accounts. These people don't even have a following, so therefore she's actually ruining people's accounts, their reputation on social media, because they're calling her out, which calling her out is not really supposed to be a big problem. Maybe to her, but everybody else don't care. She got her fans to actually harass these people. Let me tell you, harassment. She doesn't necessarily say, oh, go ahead and harass them, but she shared their accounts, right? She shared their accounts on her stories, and she let her fans just give people death threats. And she's like, don't do this, but thank you for support. If you remember that, guys, and no, it's still fresh in my memory. Yeah, but thanks for the support, for giving this person the death threat and also insulting their looks. Even though you don't know what they look like, but go ahead, call them ugly because I'm clearly pretty. I only got that message from her, so it's not a real message, it's just what I think with that message she sent. Anyway, so this thing, I'm not reading this crap for you because, again, Lloyd's reading it. But she's technically sounding like she controls shit once again because it's Viv. She could have the whole world in a greasy mother, gross hands. Alright? She could have him in her greasy hands. And let me tell you, I hope karma comes because I'm sick and tired of waiting for that bitch to come and show up towards Viv, and I just want this woman to stop what she's doing. That's all I want. And it's not just me, it's all what flipping SC community wants as well. She's basically ruining the future. She's ruining the communities still. As we all are being quiet, she's still doing this shit, by the way. She's still getting to the hot list. She's still getting to the top. I wouldn't say hot list. I would say top 4 because she's not really hot listing. And she's now saying that these form of tag glitches are basically exploitation. I don't know what they do, so therefore don't ask me. I have not been aware of it, and I've barely been playing Love Nikki. My pure silence throughout the months have me been like playing on my PC games and not on mobile games, so oof, sorry about that, but it happened. I just want to say, please do not harass any form of Viv's Karens, aka her fans. Please don't harass Viv because you have to be bigger than that. Even though she's a decade older than me, so you know. We'd rather be a bigger person than to stoop down to her level. And if you want to expose someone, which I don't know why you would, just don't, okay? Just don't ruin people's reputation on their online if they don't have the following. Just be very respectful and honestly have a nice life.